Pandora's Vault is the unescapable prison where Dream will be locked up forever. Or so you thought, because in recent events, Dream said he was going to revive Wilbur and escape this behemoth of a prison. So I analyzed it and found out how Dream will escape. So sit tight, because Dream will escape. And here's how. So after losing 2 of his lives, Dream was thrown in this high security prison, and trust me, they were not joking around when making this prison. You see, there's 40 minutes of security processes you gotta go through to get in or out, and Awesome Dude is not here to mess around. If he finds you just a tad bit suspicious, he'll immediately kill you, which means you can't sneak items in or out the prison. Dream only has 1 life left, so he's gonna need a carefully well-crafted master plan. Because one mistake and he's dead. There are lava bridges, massive pits, iron vaults, and a lot more to go through. So first, we need to know what security processes we're dealing with. So to visit the prison, you first have to go through the portal, then go back and bam, you're in the lobby. You then put all your stuff in your assigned locker that only you can open with the key. Then go on to the first inventory check, just to make sure you're not sneaking items in. Then the guard will activate the floating bridge and the iron vault. These processes are only accessible by the guards because only they have the special keycards. Then you'll get to another inventory check, but let's be honest, that's just the guard asserting dominance.
I'm going to perform a manual search, Tommy, to make sure you have no items on you.
Hey, this is what the doctor said, and I said, Doctor, my listen.
After that, you'll get splashed with poison, which keeps you at half a heart, and water breathing, and go through a giant water tunnel. Then he'll splash you again, but this time with fire res, so you can pass through the lava waterfall. Yep, you heard that right. Lava waterfall. Finally, you can see Dream, but it's not done yet, because the cell is surrounded by an insane amount of lava, and the only way to access it is by a floating bridge that only the guards can activate. When the lava is down, you can pass. When the lava is up, you're stuck in there for a while. And to top it all off, you'll have mining fatigue 3 the whole time. And trust me, this is no joke. With a diamond pickaxe, it takes 9 seconds to break a single piece of obsidian. But with the same pickaxe and mining fatigue 3, it takes 1 hour to mine a single block. 1 hour! And if you try to mine it with your fist, it takes 26 hours. Oh, and I almost forgot, the whole prison is surrounded by multiple layers of obsidian, lava, and water. So if you manage to break the outside, you'll cause a giant mess of cobblestone. Now that we know how the prison works, let's establish what could and couldn't work. I'm not the first person who tried to escape Dream, but all the videos I saw didn't take all the info in consideration. For example, someone called Sisuile decided to swim up the lava to get the buckets, using the invulnerability cooldown when you connect and disconnect. Then he used that water to climb up and obstruct his bed. The one problem with this escape is that Dream has to die to then respawn it outside the prison. But Dream only has 1 life left, so the escape can't have Dream dying. Someone else tried to use the lectern to spread the fire and light a nether portal. And while this would have worked before, the guards changed the cell and scattered crying obsidian, which prevents the portal from being lit. Another YouTuber made a clever escape where someone would sneak in with invisibility potions. But the simple flaw with that plan is that invisibility potions just don't last that long. There's also a stasis chamber, which basically consists of placing an ender pearl there, and then when you want to come back, someone turns it on and you're back. But unless Dream knew he was gonna get imprisoned, there's just no way he set one up. Cursed fruits randomly teleports you in a small radius, but that's all countered by the multiple layers wall. The best one I've seen yet is that Dream would go up and get a bucket using the invulnerability cooldown, and then take the water to climb up. From then on, he'd take the harming potions that are in the dispenser, and act as if nothing was going on. When the guard comes to check on Dream, he'd kill him and escape with his stuff. And if you're skeptical about the harming potions, they deal an insane amount of damage and completely ignore your armor. But I know this won't be the way Dream escapes, since he said Wilbur was gonna help him. So if Dream can't die, you can't sneak into the prison, and you can't break blocks. Can Dream really escape? What if I told you you could escape Dream with only a pickaxe, milk, and a water bucket? The mining fatigue which prevents you from breaking blocks is caused by the Elder Guardian under the prison. And every time they give someone mining fatigue, they're put on a 1-minute cooldown where they can't do anything. So you might think that if we kill the Guardian, we could mine blocks, right? Well, it's not that simple. You see, the Guardian is surrounded by a layer of obsidian. So if we want to kill him, we could either blow TNT next to it, but that would take a long time since the Guardian is underwater and it has 40 hearts. So since we can't kill it, then maybe we could take advantage of the cooldown. So when Wilbur gets the effect, he'd drink milk immediately, cancelling the effect. From there he'd have 1 minute to mine down from the roof. If 1 minute's not enough, just drink more milk. When he gets to the cell, he could just go back up with a water bucket. And here you go, Dream's out. But it's not the only way, because sometimes thinking is overrated, and you just gotta punch your way through. So if Wilbur makes an alliance with the egg, they could flood the nether portal and kill the guards. Then they would pick up the keycard and start moving through the security processes, but then the guard would come back, so they would have to kill him again. Arriving to Dream's cell, they would give him stuff and get out. The alliance with the egg is necessary because the guard will just keep coming back. Another option with the egg would be to corrupt the guards, since 2 of them are BadBoyHalo and Antfrost, which are egg fanatics. So they could give him stuff, or even get him out. You might have noticed I didn't include Technoblade in the escape plans, although he owes Dream a favor. But to understand the magnitude of an escape, we need to talk about the aftermath. If there's one thing I learned from Prison Break, it's that breaking out is only the beginning, because after you escape, you become the #1 criminal in the country, with everyone searching for you. Wilbur might be smart, and the egg might be strong, but they're not strong enough to face the whole server. And I don't think Dream's ready to do speedrunner versus 20 hunters, and that's where Technoblade comes in. Technoblade is the only guy who has the power and the guts to face 20 players. So Dream would get out of prison and finally use his favor to take shelter at Techno's place until he gets wealthy again. Finally, this is how Dream will escape.